Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Daytona for the running of the Sunoco 400, the 31st race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series season, the second race in the round of 12 in the chase. Yeah, we're back at Daytona, long awaited, and we're going to be going under the lights here. This 2.5 mile track. I believe it's two and a half mile track, 34 laps around. Alexander Rowe. We have a lot of chasers. The entire top 5 is actually no, not the entire top 5. We have a lot of chasers starting in the top 10. Alexander Rowe looking to lock, and a lot of chasers looking to lock themselves into the round of 8. Of course, Rowe starts on the pole. Outside of him, Johnny Gardner, Roger Ray, the highest starting non-chaser, in third. Heek Scott fourth, and right out of the top 5 is Caleb Campbell. And things to mention here: Luke Rainey is way at the bottom. He's underneath the bubble, along with 4 others. A couple people need to work his way up. He's one of them. Luke Rainey. Another one, Jay Jefferson. And the last person who and 2 more people have to work them way out of the bubble. Joshua Sim right there, and Eric Monaco. All 4 of those guys out in the bubble, in the cutoff. So they want to get up. But yeah, we're gonna be going 34 laps back at Daytona. Let's go down for the command.
Start your engines.
And of course, the one time I don't miss it, the recording doesn't want to start. But it probably got cut off there. Anyway, cars rolling off now at Daytona. Like I said, 1.5 mile track. I'm pretty sure. 100% certain on that. But yeah, we're back at Daytona. Jake Hoover, one of your chasers, currently at the top of the points right now. He won last time we went to Daytona, which was the first race of the season. He won the Energizer 500 after passing Rowe on the last lap, Alexander Rowe. Yeah. I think I want to do something a little different for the start of this. Just want to see how good I am at this. Anyway, pace cards in. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go. Oh, jeez, that was bad. Oh, I apologize. So, oh man, I'm just gonna stick to let's let green flags out. Okay, that was horrible. I promise to never do that again. Anyway, wow, they're getting pretty tight all the way already back here. Already 3 wide per second as Rowe got a good jump on the restart. Oh, jeez. Shuffling through the field, Rowe in the lead. Nick Smith trying to get underneath Campbell with a push from Adam Lewis. Rainey going to the way bottom there. It's Campbell right behind Rowe right now. We're 3 wide already. Pretty far back. See, it's okay to go 3 wide here. You just don't want to go 4 wide because 4 wide almost always ends in bad. Luke Rainey trying to go underneath Smith while Campbell tries to go underneath Rowe. Rowe led the first lap right there, and Campbell now going for the lead. Caleb Campbell, I believe he's just above. Yeah, I think he's just above the cutoff right now. I think Jefferson's in the cut and Campbell isn't. Yeah, but yeah, he barely made it into this round. He got in by a tiebreaker with Michael Canto because they were tied in points, but he had more wins than Canto, so he made it into this round, and now he's leading. His own car, that he is team owner, Caleb Campbell Motorsports, of course, his own car, Jake Hoover. The 41, Jake Hoover, he won last night at Daytona. Perhaps Caleb Campbell Motorsports looking to go back-to-back at Daytona. Campbell looking to lock himself into this the next round of 8. But Jefferson goes for the lead, but Stapleton is gonna put him in the middle, and Moore is gonna help. With Moore, another chaser, he locked himself in chase with a win at Zenjoltis. He's going to be going for the lead here at Daytona. He is a pretty good plate racer, as I'd say. It's probably his best track. His probably super speedways are probably his best tracks. Big Joey Hightower, Raceway in driver. He's going for the lead now. Hightower, he started second place last time at Ricky Raceway. He is a good plate racer as well, as he runs. He's Raceway. He has to race. He's a non-chartered Raceway driver. It's not really charters, but he has to Raceway into all the races, and he's not going for points. But yeah, he's pretty good at these super speedways. No wins for that 33 team, as all his teammates do. Jeremiah Kenson, as his team, Skylar Perry got to the point. Jeremiah Kenson now going to try to help out his teammate Junior Ramos, though, and Eric Monaco pushing each other. 2 chasers back there, drafting with each other. Monaco and Ramos. Ramos currently second in points right now with a. Actually, I think he's third in points. Yeah, Ramos third in points. Locked himself into this round at the last race of this round. It's not like he was going to get eliminated though. With a win at Vegas. He went back-to-back at Vegas. Monaco goes 3 wide for the lead. Monaco, the third Caleb Campbell Motorsports car. Johnny Garner, he's gotten to the inside, as we've been pretty clean so far. That's always good. Julius Anderson, the pole sitter for the 500, started last this race. I don't think he could find a drafting partner. He started at the rear of the field. Now he's up to the front. Gardner, he gets put in the middle. Gardner, one of the 3 chasers who made it in just on points. What's also interesting is that the 3 chasers who only made it in on points made it into the next round, also only in on points. That was Julius for the lead on Monaco. Anderson Racing has been basically winless. They got a win with Michael Anderson, but he's part-time, not going for points. But Julius Anderson barely missed the chase. The team owner, Julius Anderson, is the team owner of Anderson Racing. He barely made the chase, but Joshua Sim and Jai Gardner, both for Anderson Racing, made it. Austin Rogers is the only other person who didn't make it at the team. Yeah, they both, besides Michael Anderson, all of their drivers have been winless. Gardner and Sim were the two of the 3 people who made it in just on points. And Keek Scott was the last person who made it in on points. Canto going for second back there. Monaco trying to power on the outside. I actually be able to clear him. Not yet. Nope. Almost. I think we're gonna have 2 sets of pit stops, and usually it gets kind of dangerous when we if there's green flag pit stops. We did not have the biggest wrecks in the 500 when we were here in the day. We had like a 4-car incident, and I think that was the biggest. Skylar Perry got to spawn in the restart one time, and that was it. Igor Barreto. Brad Stover, last race's winner. He's not a chaser, but he won at Ricky. Good for that 55 team. Got Tyco Racing their first win. And I guess that's good news for Scott, because he might have a chance. Maybe. Oh, big wreck. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Who's that flipping upside down? That's Eli Bright. I jinxed it. I jinxed that so hard. Rose involved. Quentin Moore. Looks like there's only 2 chasers in that. Rowe and Moore. Maybe Luke Rainey. Caleb Campbell, 2. Jay Jefferson has back end damage. It seems like these 3 have minimal damage. It's like they all just have back end damage. Campbell has the worst. These 2 should be able to go on. And I jinxed that pretty badly, didn't I? I was talking about how we never had any big wrecks, so that was Bright in the catch fence, I believe. I think that was a 38 of Eli Bright. Yeah, it was 38 of Eli Bright. I think he got into the catch fence. But yeah, Julius Anderson leads us back. And, they're getting ready to... There's definitely going to be pit stops now. Looks like that involved 5 chasers. 2 of them only have considerable damage. Jay Jefferson, Luke Ray, and Caleb Campbell still might be in it. They could still go for a decent finish, especially since it's a super speedway. Maybe if it wasn't a super speedway, then they might not be in contention. It's only really bad when you have front end damage, and those guys only seem to have back end damage. But Julius Anderson leads us down pit road. Nobody's staying out. Yeah, your chasers involved in that were the Alexander Rowe, Quentin Moore, Luke Rainey, Caleb Campbell, and Jay Jefferson. All of them were involved. Hayden Stapleton with a lot of damage, and Julius Anderson's going to get turned around. That's going to cost him a lot of time and give him some side damage right there. Yeah, the A1's not going to be first off pit road, I don't think. He might have to come back down to repair that damage, to be honest. He's going to get slowed down even more. Luke Rainey's going to get turned around. Yeah, he's not first off. Igor Barreto leads us off right there. Julius Anderson made some contact with Matt Montoya right there. That might not go over too well. What are we talking about? The pit road it's kind of tight here. Yeah, Igor Barreto comes off pit road first. He'll lead us to the green, but do they have a problem? It's on the apron. No, I think he's going to come up any second now. Yeah, he's coming up now. Jeez, hopefully these guys don't stack up. Oh, jeez. Minor contact. I think it should be alright. Hopefully. These guys just have to get it settled. These guys run into each other. Lagacy kind of hit Scott there. That shouldn't be too much damage. Probably nothing noticeable. I think we're good. Jefferson, he's got a lot of back end damage. He should be alright though. Same with the Rainey. Actually, I think they repaired that car pretty well. Good for that 48 team. Rose seems to only have front end damage, which isn't necessarily good. But if he doesn't seem that bad, so they should be able to hang on with the draft if they don't have any problems with the engine. I'm not too sure about Moore though. It seems to have front end and back end damage. Everybody settles out. I was hoping no one was going to run into the back of each other. Certainly some people did, but it was just minor damage. Nothing that's unaffected. It's just, you know, just my script. My script the paint off of it a little bit. Yeah. Let's take a look at the replay of what bring out the first caution. Big wreck already here at Daytona. I jinxed this way. I really jinxed this. It looks like Gino Ramos actually. Yeah, they were going 4 wide. Ramos pushes, kind of doesn't give the 54 enough room. And he goes 54 room. The barrels comes down to Matt Montoya. It's like Ramos also got damage in that, and I did not notice that. Ramos got damage in that. So not what Ramos needs, but it doesn't. So surprisingly, it doesn't seem like the worst damage that 3 car, but he gets. Bright gets squeezed up into the wall. It's just a stack up behind him. Look at that. Everyone behind him just stacked up. Surprisingly, Bright's able to drive away after that. Look at that flip. They're just going 4 wide. It's not good. That's incredible. Yeah, we definitely got a couple on boards here. Let's take a look at that in real time. Real quick. Look at this. They got high in the air. Alright, couple on boards. First off, the 3, Gina Ramos, who surprisingly got, I don't think he got that much damage somehow, but I played some damage. I might have been able to repair it. Wow. Go on board with the 14 of Rowe, Alexander Rowe. Another chaser involved in this. Like 6 chasers involved. All of them don't have the most damage though. Looks like Rowe just backed up into his teammate there, Rainey. Not backed up, but kind of ran into him. Checkup. Didn't really expect the checkup, I guess. Let's go on board with Rainey in this. Yeah, they just all stack up. Because the entire top lane is just clogged. Sure, the same thing happens at Jefferson right here. Yeah. Let's also go on putting more Eagles around in this. He probably has the most damage out of all the chasers. Spun around. Hit right there. Got like 3 more on boards. Let's go on board with Ben Crouch in this. Slowly becoming the new unluckiest driver. Slowly. One of the only people who actually couldn't drive away from that. Go on board Matt Montoya, who has a 38 on top of him. Okay, 2 more onboards. Let's go on board Stapleton. 2. You can get a pretty good view of this. Look at that. And last on board, of course, with 38 of Eli Bright. This is wild. And surprisingly able to drive away. We'll be back with the restart at Daytona. Looking back here at Daytona, your cars out of that are Ben Crouch, Jacob Rose, Jonathan Rains, Matt Montoya, Eli Bright, who actually looks like the only reason Bright was out because the fuel tank ruptured. Bruno Barros and Nathan Stapleton all out of the race because of that. No chasers out, but a couple of them definitely do have damage. 6 of them were involved in that. But yeah, Igor Barreto gonna lead us to the green flag after the big one on lap 7, I think that was. But yeah, Igor Barreto for Tycool Racing, trying to get Tycool Racing go back to back maybe. Still very very early into this race though. I'm not too sure when halfway is. I could look that up, but I don't feel like it right now. Anyway, how about I try another thing a little different? Nope, okay. Let's bring the action. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright. Okay. I watched an IndyCar race yesterday. It's neat. Actually, not yesterday, but 2 days ago. But anyway, Brad Stover, winner at Ricky Rickway, not going to help out his teammate. He's going to go straight for the lead coming into turn 2. Push from Joshua Sim. This might be a good point stay for Sim if he doesn't wreck, because a lot of people, chasers off pace. It looks like they are holding on though. A lot of these guys just near the back. They might be able to hang on, maybe. I'm too sure what Lewis is doing back there. Anyway, back to the lead. Joshua Sim got to the lead. Canto gonna look for the lead though. After the finish is like that. Towards the end of the 500 though, the pack was a bit spaced out. Anyway, Johnny Carter goes 3 wide for the lead, putting his teammate all the way up high. Right behind him, Virgil over Alonso. Alonso has been probably the quietest driver. Probably. Hasn't really done much. Driving for NS Racing. Pushing Gardner. Gardner. Another one of his teammates in line. That's Austin Rogers, who also missed the chase along with team owner Julius Anderson. Alonso peeking for a second there. Rogers put middle. LJ Toledo to the counter, going for third. Ow, my leg hurts. Ow, jeez. I'm fine. Eric Edison, he's up here. Now he started in like 41st. Started in 31st, not even. Oh, that's when he started. Willie Hightower back up there. So we got 3 cars leading. Thought I saw someone go around there for a second. Let's take a look at back here again. Quentin Moore way off the pace. These guys aren't exactly able to hang on. Looks like Lewis was able to catch back up. So these 3 not looking too good. It's definitely not what Luke Rainey wants. Nor Jefferson. And just this is not what anybody back here wants. Especially considering these rounds are only 3 races, of course. If those 3 races go bad for you, you can answer around. That'd be surprising to see Luke Rainey, the winningest driver with 6 wins, get eliminated in the 2nd round. Yeah, LJ Toledo caught back up. He got around Alonso. He's going to go for the lead now as he caught Gardner. He's got a push from Al Agassi, or Dover winner. And Dover in the chase winner. He's going to go 3 wide for the lead. He's got a teammate coming up behind him. Say that wasn't the worst move. Keith Scott, he's there. Keith Scott. Perhaps Keith Scott could be a surprise contender for the championship, considering how much he's picked up the pace in the past couple races. He did win the All-Star race, but we don't like to talk about the All-Star race. Gilbert got to the lead now. We got a bit of a pack now. So it gets split up a bit. Yeah. A couple people off pace, including sexier chasers. Rainey, it's like Rainey, Ramos, and Rowe should be good. Oh, just Rainey and Ramos, actually, they should be able to. I don't know. Eric Monaco going for the lead. This could also potentially be a good point stay for that 51 team. Yeah, could be. And with Joshua Sim. Lyman gonna put Sim 3 wide there. Monaco leads another lap. And racing at Daytona. Lyman on there. I thought Lyman was gonna make the chase. To be honest, he came pretty close, but Hanley was closer, but Keith Scott was even closer and made it in. Speaking of Hanley, he's right there. Narrowly missed the chase, but if you get rid of everybody in the chase, he's leading the points. So that's the most consistent driver that's not in the chase. Good job, I guess. Okay. Monaco still leading. I don't know who's led the most laps. Lyman now gonna go for the lead though. He might not have any drafting help. Still gonna work though. Usually the inside line is just enough if the person you're trying to pass doesn't have any drafting help either. Around goes Lewis. Lewis into the field. Did they save that? Lewis was sideways there and he got into the wall, but I think he saved it. No caution. No caution on the track. I saw Lewis get completely sideways and slide up into the wall with his teammate DJ Reed. But it looks like they're able to save it. That splits off even more of the pack. That was pretty insane right there. I don't even know what happened there. Lyman leading the field right now. Nick Smith also could be an upset for the championship too. Is below 30th in points before the chase started, of course. But he was a points leader coming into this round, and well, he might be able to make it to the next round, maybe even the final four. But there's Jake Hoover. Arguably, Jake Hoover has basically been the best driver so far in the chase. So he is leading the points right now. He won at Auto Club in the first race of the chase. And it looks like they're going to catch these two at some point. It's not a matter of will, it's a matter of when. And we are approaching the end of this race. We are coming to 10 to go. This race is a lot shorter than I thought. These cautions do cut off quite a bit. Well, and it's definitely shorter than the 500, but it's all Lyman out front. Lyman trying to get Tyco Racing go 2 in a row. Be most convenient if it was Keek Scott winning for that team. Keek Scott is in the pack though. There's Roger Ray. He got eliminated in the first round, surprisingly. And well, he's just got to go for wins now. But he's got his only one of his cars still in the chase. Michael Canto, one of his cars, also got eliminated in the first round, but Nick Smith still in it. Wall 4 wide back there. Might not be in this race anymore unless they can settle that. They do somehow. Keek Scott made it 4 wide on Nick Smith. I think it was 4 chasers going 4 wide right there. Joshua Sim trying to go all the way down to the bottom, trying to get underneath Ray, and he does. 3 wide for the lead. Sim gonna go to the point. Two away from 10 to go. And pit stops. Green flag pit stops. Like I said, I was expecting 2 pit stops, and this is usually where the field gets split up. Now, I forgot if the strategy was pitting earlier or pitting later. Ray, Lyman, others stay out. I feel like it'd be best if you pit earlier, but Sim, first one into pit road. Looks like it's 2 tires for the 18 team, and they're going to be off. Trying to get Anderson Racing their first actual win, I guess. I mean, it's not like Michael Anderson winning doesn't count, but trying to get their... Joshua Sim has not won at all this year. He's trying to win. Back to these guys. Lyman stays out. Looks like Ray might have gone to the wall right there. Lyman, Monaco, Legacy staying out. I don't know. Pit exactly with 10 to go. So yeah, this is definitely enough to make it to the end. This is gonna be the final pit stop. So Lyman, can he lap everybody though? I don't know. Sim, Derek Edison on the grass right there. Sim's gonna come off right there. Sim will let him off. Doesn't look like they're gonna be able to put the 88 and the 90. And the 18 a lap down. Lyman gonna come down, and Monaco's gonna stay out another lap. Monaco playing the lap sled strategy. Might work out. Maybe. Maybe this is the strategy you want to play. I don't know. I do not know. Gonna have to see when this all shovels out. I think the last person on the... I think there's only going to be 2 people on the lead lap after this. So we need to see if these guys get out in front of Sim, though. Skyler Perry's a lap down. Going to be 2 laps down. Going to be 1 lap down after the shuffles out. Do these guys get ahead? Ray and Stover get ahead, but Sim's going to catch up. Monaco. Where's Monaco at? Monaco, I think he's coming down pit road. Monaco stays out the longest. He's coming down pit road. Monaco trying to get the most lap sled. It's probably smart. Let's take a look at the strategy. It looks like it's been 2 tires for everybody. And I think it's 2 tires for Monaco as well. Monaco trying to get his 3rd win of the season. 2 tires in field for the 51. I believe he is the last person to pit. It's going to be interesting to see how this shuffles out. I believe like at least 30 laps. 30 laps in, it's 5 to go. I think. Monaco coming off pit road. Where are these guys? Lyman comes out on top. Legacy back there. Lyman getting in front of Monaco though. Does he? There's Monaco coming off pit road now. Lyman in the rear view mirror. The 51 car. And well, even if he does come out in front, they're definitely going to catch him. Definitely. Here they come. Lyman can Stover go back to back. I don't know. Lyman goes high. 51 really slow. Oh, he blocks Lyman. Wait, here comes Stover to the inside press. Stover. With coming to 5 laps to go. Brad Stover can go back-to-back races. We got 2 people who've won already in the chase that aren't chasers up here. Al Agassi, Brad Stover. Joshua Sim back there though. It looks like Sim and Monaco are the only chasers in this pack. Sim trying to get underneath Legacy. He will. Who's the fast lap right now? Monaco. Oh, those guys got really slow by the 22. Gonna hold them up. Probably not what Monaco wants. He's gonna get low. Legacy and Stewart might be out of the equation now. Stewart lap down. No, he's not. Okay. And up front is Joshua Sim. Looking to lock himself into the next round. And it's the 55 of Brad Stover looking to go back-to-back wins. Showed how good of a plate racer he is last race. Here he comes to the inside. Can he get there? Can Sim get his first win of the season? He's gonna get his nose under there. Sim to the low side. Quentin Moore, though. Quentin Moore's gonna be slow. It might be a strategy. And Stover's gonna really power around the outside. That might have been intentional. That might not go over too well, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was intentional. 5 laps to go at Daytona. And Stover's got a ton of his teammates behind him. Gonna try to help him out, trying to not let that 18 get up. Can they catch the 55 car? He's got help, drafting help from the 19. Maybe. Looks like he's gonna go low underneath the 19 car. Stover trying to go back-to-back. I don't know. The lap cars aren't helping out Sim whatsoever. Oh my goodness, they're gonna keep blocking him. Sim is just... Everyone's just... And that's gonna help out Stover a ton, because now he's got his team owner behind him. And again... Behind Stover, can anyone even catch that 55 car? Sim's gonna get held up. He might be out of the equation too. That's unfortunate for the 18 team. Still probably a good points day. Lyman trying to catch his teammate. He might not. Stewart back into the equation. I didn't think he'd be in it. Monaco getting held up as well. These lap cars are not helping out these chasers. And Lyman gonna look low underneath his car. He's gonna get there. 3 to go, and Lyman trying to go for the lead. Lyman, he finished second last race last week at Ricky. That's gonna let these guys catch up. Sim might be in it if they shuffle out fast enough. Now Stewart gonna look for the lead, but Igor Barreto might be going 3 wide. Barreto's best finish was a second as Zenjoltis. Al Agassi right behind him, and right behind them is Joshua Sim again. So it might not be over for the 18 team. 2 to go. Next time by, Monaco gonna get turned into the inside wall hard. And oh, hard hit. That's gonna be the race right there. Monaco was gonna have an amazing point stay, and he's gonna get slammed. And a huge wreck. Nick Smith upside down. Ah, geez, we gotta go back to the leaders. It's Igor Barreto out front. Does Sim have anything left for him? Maybe. Maybe not. This is for the race right here. Down low, Sim. Barreto blocking. 18, Legacy trying to go around the outside. Down low. Not enough. To the line. It's gonna be Igor Barreto to win. Gonna take the caution and the white flag. And that just destroyed a ton of people's hopes. Jake Hoover, Gardner, Smith, Moore, and Monaco. That Legacy got second out of that. That's interesting. And I think Igor Barreto is going to get Tyco Racing their second win in a row. As he takes the pace car, this is the white flag lap. You just have to coast it around half a lap. It's a good point stay for Rowe. That was going to look like a good point stay for Eric Monaco, but he got turned by Roger Ray, it looked like. Hit the inside wall, came back up the track, and slammed into LJ Toledo, and that collected even more chasers. Johnny Gardner, Clinton Moore, Nick Smith, Jake Hoover. Again, shaking out the points even more. That probably helps out Luke Rainey a ton. Jay Jefferson probably helps him out a lot, too. Anyway, rounding turn number 4 under caution. Igor Barreto looks like he will win this race. Yep, to the tri-oval. Wish it didn't enter the caution there. We might have had a cool finish, maybe. Igor Barreto is going to win at Daytona. Under caution. Where did Rainey finish? Rainey finishes 14th after that. Ramos finishes 15th. Jay Jefferson. Alexander Rowe back there. Caleb Canfield gets the top 20. Some of these guys lucked out. Monaco, Moore, Smith, Hoover. Is Hoover even in the wreck? He might have a problem. Gardner all did the opposite of lucking out there. Well, the race is over, but it ended under caution. We're gonna have to review whatever happened to the final caution of the night and the race. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, here's what happened. I don't think it's going to go over too well between Monaco and Ray. But since they were 4 wide right here, Ray kind of put 4 wide, but Monaco comes down into Ray. I don't feel like that was... I don't really feel like that was Ray's... too much of Ray's fault. But still, it's probably not going to go over too well. He comes right up into LJ Toledo. And just hard hit right there. That's not. It's not over. This tri-oval doesn't have the most room in it. And yeah, look at this. It's absolutely insane. You have 4 cars flipping upside down. ARCA brakes, everybody. Yeah. It's that. Let's go on board with a couple people. By the way, this is the second time I have to record this segment right here because OBS likes to give out errors for no reason sometimes. But let's go on board with LJ Toledo. It's final accident. He just gets kind of blindsided. I'm recording. Car to the wall, and then look out. Camera doesn't even go out. Go on board with Derek Edison, as you know, this is, now I think about it, this hasn't been the first time Eric Monaco's been on top of Derek Edison. In fact, it's in the intro. Monaco ended up on top of Edison at Hillside. It happens again right here. Look at this. I guess. Out of nowhere. It's gonna be good for a season 2 intro. Well, let's go on board with Monaco. I don't think I've done that yet. I don't know, I've been paying too much attention, so I'm not too sure what happens there, but the AI gets kind of weird in the tri-oval. That's all I know. And then here goes the field. He does flip over. Flips over a couple times. Let's go on board. A couple more people. Johnny Gardner almost had this missed. Almost. Looks like he was going to finish in a pretty good spot too, and he just misjudged where the 19 is, so it looks like. He might have been able to continue if the 17 Josh Sid didn't run into him. Maybe. It's just a guess. Let's go on board Nick Smith, who's also going to have a good day, and ends up on his roof, coming to 2 to go. And they're already slowing down because the caution's out. It's just doesn't slow down enough. And he ends up on his roof, doesn't roll back over. TJ Hanley also goes upside down. Probably has the hardest hits in this incident. I think the only person in this pack right there that got through that was probably Joey Hightower. Insanely hard hits for that 99. Lands on his roof. Just go on board with Quentin Moore. It was already several laps down. It was not going to be a good point save for the A9 team. Yeah. And, you know, one last on board. Jake Hoover in the 41. Also, he did get involved in this, and he just is not the best of luck. I think he just kind of misjudges this, I guess. But yeah, he comes down and he slows down, just can't turn enough in time. That kills the car. One more on board. On board with the 07 of Michael Canto. Also, looks like he gets spray torn up in it. Oh yeah, he also had Monaco on top of him. And we'll be back with finishing results. And here are your finishing results. Igor Barreto actually led the most laps. That's surprising. Yeah, but Barreto leads the most laps. He goes on to win here the return trip to Daytona, the Sunoco 400. Gets the second win in a row for Ty Pool Racing, and yeah, Barreto, who, to be honest, who has been quite the quiet driver too. I mentioned, I think I mentioned that in the race. He goes on to win at. Actually, I mentioned how Alonso was, but yeah, Barreto has not done much this season. He goes on to win here at Daytona. Al Agassi gets second, and almost looking back at the replay, it looked like almost a dead tie between Lagacy and Sim for second. But they settled it out there. Ultimately gave Lagacy the position. Sim gets third. Brad Stover, last race winner, gets fourth. Alex Stewart rounds out the top five, and fifth. Josh Sim, the highest placing chaser. Lyman sixth. Roger Ray seventh. Joey Hightower gets eighth. Lewis ninth, who saved the car earlier. I forgot to look at the replay of that. I apologize. Bradford 10th. Rogers 8th. Heek Scott, the second highest chaser. Like I said, he's been up his game. He's upping his game pretty recently. He might be a lock for the next round. But if he actually, no, probably not. But I don't know. Geek Scott, like I said, he could be an underdog for the championship. Yeah, Tyco Racing and Geek Scott have been up in their game recently. It looks like he gets 12th here. Alex Hamilton, I believe I think that might be Alex Hamilton's best finish. Gets 13th. Luke Rainey lucks out Luke Rainey lucks out, gets 14th. Gino Ramos lucks out, he gets 15th. Rowe lucks out, he gets 17th. Jefferson lucks out, gets 19th. Campbell lucks out too. Well, I mean, I don't know if it helped him out so much, but I mean, yeah, a lot of chasers finished back here. DJ Reed, Skylar Perry finished back here, so only 19 people are on the lead lap. Nick Smith apparently got back on track at the end there. He was upside down. So was Hanley. He also got running again. It's weird. And Gardner. Well, that might just be a glitch. Considering how it says Jake Hoover, Gilbert, LJ Toledo, and more were running. But yeah, your lowest chasers here. Not good point stays for Quentin Moore. Jake Hoover, your points leader, probably not points leader after this. Nick Smith. Johnny Gardner, Monaco too. Monaco might not be in a worse situation. I'm not too sure. I'm not really sure. This is going to shake out the points a lot. I know that much. And I have a feeling that Keek Scott might be the points leader after this. Maybe. Okay. Also, remind me to never say boogity or let's bring the action ever again. Yeah, thanks. I'll see you for points here after Daytona. See you for points. In a second. It takes me like an hour to calculate, but yeah, you'll see them in like a second. Boom. Points. And here are points after 31 of 36 races coming into the final race of the round of 12. Also, I just noticed that Luke Rainey only has 5 wins, not 6. He's looking for 6, and I guess my mind just confused that. But Jake Hoover still has the points lead. I wouldn't say it's a certain lock for next round, though. Ramos second, Keek Scott third. Josh Sim jumps all the way up to 4th. Quentin Moore still is tied with Rowe for 5th. But it's really close here on the bubble. Nick Smith is at the bottom. Luke Rainey, Jay Jefferson, Eric Monaco, all behind the bubble coming into the next round. Surprising people are Luke Rainey and Jay Jefferson and Eric Monaco. I'm not very surprised about Nick Smith, to be 100% honest. Like, surprised Keek Scott isn't it. Keek Scott might be able to make it on to the round of 8. But it's not by much. Eric Monaco only out by 2 points. While Jefferson's only out by 4. Luke Rainey's only out by 5. So Gardner's running the bubble. Campbell is as well. Rowe, Moore, Sim. In fact, I'd say everybody below Jake Hoover still has a chance of being eliminated. In fact, Jake Hoover might have a chance of being eliminated still. And it's still not. And Nick Smith, don't count him out either. He can still get there. He's only about 11 points off right now. So it's still Anybody can get eliminated, and anyone can move on right now. It's very close, so we got some surprising people right there, especially Luke Rainey, who's the winningest driver with 5 wins, not 6. Looking for 6, though. But, well, good news for Chase Jefferson, though, because the last race we go to in the round of 12 is Atlanta. That's where Jefferson got his first and only win so far. So, yeah, that's that. So, yeah, I'll see you next time for the quick I think it's the I don't think it's the Quick Trip 500 at Atlanta. I forgot the name of it, but it's at Atlanta. So yeah, see you next time for Atlanta. To see who's gonna make it into the round of 8 and who's not. See you then. It's gonna get interesting, and it's really close once again. See ya.